Now, the trial of 4 suspects accused of killing 6-year-old Bontle Mashiyane is expected to start today at the Mpumalanga High Court in Mbombela. Bontle Mashiyane was kidnapped and killed in 2020. Her mutilated body was later found dumped in the bushes. Nonhlanhla Jele is on that story. Nonhlanhla, I hope you're able to hear us now. Talk to us about this particular case.
Good morning to you, Leanne, and to the viewers at home. Indeed, this case has been postponed twice already, and you can imagine how the family is feeling, wanting to see justice happening for their little girl. In 2022, Bontle was only 6 years old when she went missing outside her home, and of course her mutilated body found dumped in the bushes a couple of meters away from her home. And of course we saw the community of Masoyi coming together, assisting the family in looking for her, and of course looking for the perpetrators or the suspects in this case. We do know that back in 2022, 5 people were arrested, including the alleged mastermind known as Mbombela in that community. He was also actually Leanne Sangoma at that time. But we do know that later on the NPA provisionally withdrew the charges against him, saying they do not have enough evidence at this point to continue. However, saying they will reinstate some of those charges later on. But we saw sometime last year Mbombela, rather the alleged mastermind, moving from Masoyi to the nearest community here in Mbombela called Matafeni, where he was later stoned and of course burnt by the community. The community, of course, in Matafeni, saying they don't want to see what happened in Masoyi with Bontle happening in their community as well. Of course, that is why they took matters into their own hands. We saw in the last 2 weeks that this matter has been postponed. The family of Bontle Mashiyane coming to court, diligently sitting there and waiting to hear what's going to happen to the 4 people that are expected to appear here. We do know that part of the 4 is one of the 4 suspects is a son to the alleged mastermind Mbombela. So of course we are going to see the end. What is going to happen? Is it going to be postponed again, or is it going to happen start today? We do know it was supposed to start 2 weeks ago. However, in the last 2 weeks, various reasons led to the postponement of this case, and of course the family wanting justice. Of course, we're going to try and speak to the mother, especially about these postponements and how waiting this long to see justice finally happening for her little child is treating her, or how she feels about what is happening currently, the postponements, and of course, should the case start, how she feels and the outcomes that she wants to see. The end.
Yeah, Nonhlanhla Jele, thanks so much. One can only imagine what the mother is feeling at this time, just hoping to find some justice for that death, and brutal death at that. So thank you for Nonhlanhla Jele giving us a little bit of background to this particular story.